go, baby. Let's go, baby.
How's everybody doing? Excellent. Everybody here's looking fantastic, right? Who's ready to go to Cancun? That didn't sound very convincing to me.
Hey, we got to Cancun.
Who's going to Cancun? I'm still not convinced. We need to let everybody in the United States know that you're going to Cancun. Who's going to Cancun? So, real quick, a lot of people have been asking me, man, Andre, you're this, you're that, you did, man, how did you do it? Can I tell you all the real deal? Who wants the real deal? Okay, in high school, they diagnosed me with dyslexia, learning disability, couldn't read and write, barely graduated high school. Went on to work with my hands as a mechanic, working on cars, building houses. Got introduced to this industry at 18 years old, and I started doing something I never did my whole life, reading books. And I read books that grew me here mentally. And I kept reading books, listening to programs. Got involved in the industry, met Mr. John Wadsworth many years ago. We were able to build a massive organization. I retired at 28, became one of the youngest $1 million earners, lived a successful life for a long time. But here's the real deal. At about 2009, my business took a nosedive. And for about 4 or 5 years, I figured out how to make ends meet. 2013, I did something I haven't done in about 14 years. I went and got a J-O-B. To jump out of bed and just over broke. That's what I call it for many decades. And I was back in the mechanic shop working on engines, changing oils, doing brakes, putting tires on, because I had to feed my family. And here I am like, hey, man, I was a big money, man, I'm a networker, I'm making all this money before. That was the most humbling stage of my life, ever. Running to the top when you're broke is easy. But when you make some money before, and you go down low, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and you tell your own self, man, you're sorry. You ain't worth much at all. How can you look kids in the face and tell them, be what they can do? And you look at yourself at nighttime, that's what you think about yourself. And that's the conversation you're having with yourself. You're here working on cars, changing oils, and you're like, man, how did I get back to this spot? And nobody see you crying. Only your wife. The kids don't see you. The people around you don't see you. And you hurt on the inside like you never hurt before. And a friend of mine, we were talking on the phone, and he said, yeah, I want to check out what John's doing. John's doing nothing. He is doing. He's Bermuda. Sorry. So I looked on his Facebook, and it said, the wave is coming. So I went straight from there to the chat. Hey, what you got going on? He didn't respond there quick enough for me. So I went straight to the cell phone and I texted him, hey, how are you doing? He texted me back, hey, Andre, can we talk tomorrow morning? We sure can. What time? Whatever time works for you. He didn't know. I was just in the shop. He said 9. I said, that works perfect. I walked right out of the shop. 9 o'clock. Hey, how you doing? Stayed out in the parking lot, talked to him for 30 minutes. I didn't have to sit around, ponder, meditate, ask the why. All I hit the ground running. No websites, no product, no comp plan, none of that. Because I knew this was the way for my family. And if you're sitting in here today, I don't care if you're a Zen Zero, you just got started today. When you leave out of here, it's the actions that you take every single day that's going to determine how you're going to live your dreams. You might look in the mirror, you might say to yourself, I don't have what it takes. I'm kind of sorry right now. I'm in a bad spot in my life. But when you get up in the morning, you strap your shoes on, you hit the ground running, and you don't stop, and you get up the next morning, and you do it again, the next morning, the next week, the next month, the next year, and you do it until you